story of my life, just hustle and flow, baby. To pimp a butterfly, I'm hustling flows, baby. Shit funny, roll with the jokes like a roast, baby. Now that's the end of my speech to this toast, baby.
Welcome, I'm Victoria. Welcome to my little corner of the internet, and this is my first podcast. So just bear with me. I'm just gonna have a little conversation time. Yeah. So the podcast is gonna be about life, psychology, relationships, healing, internet culture, and just whatever I've been thinking about throughout the week. I want to have a lot of guests on. I'm going to try to have a guest every single week. I'm thinking it's going to be a nice way to like reconnect with friends, reconnect with family, find some strangers, hear their stories. And we're just going to vibe. It's going to be a conversation. It's not going to be nothing too serious. Just sit back, relax, grab your coffee, do whatever you need to do. Cause let's just vibe. Let's just have fun. A lot of people are asking me like, why am I gonna start now? Like should have started. I don't know. Life kind of got in the way, but I will say I got into film at like around 12 years old. I remember my middle school teacher, we had to do this project and she taught us about, I don't know if y'all know about iMovie, but she went in detail and just taught us the little things about iMovie. And then ever since then, I've been kind of obsessed with like making content. So shout out to her. And then I want to say after middle school, I want to say high school is around the time where I'm like, okay, I'm tired of iMovie. Let me try to do something a little bit more jazzed up. So I was like, I got into Final Cut Pro and I got an iMac. No, I got a MacBook Pro and I started trying to take video editing more seriously. I remember anytime I had to do a project in class, I would make a video. I would always ace the test, ace the projects. My friends would be like, hey, Vic, can you help me out? I'll literally pay you to help me to make a video. I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever. They would ace it. And then later on, I would say I didn't really know what I was going to do for college. So I was like, okay, what am I going to do? What am I good at? And I'm like, boom, film. Like I did dabble into acting, but when I started acting, I realized you don't have as much control as you really would like to have. So I was just like, nah, let me do something where I can have control. And then that's when I kind of got back into video editing. I actually won scholarships for my videos. And that was really fun. It got to the point in college where I would take my film class and I'd just be like, I could sleep through these sessions because I already know what to do. Granted, there were some things like I'm not really good with the actual filming, like things like photography, stuff like that, just filming and working the camera really. I think I thrive in editing, video editing. So that was going to be the little track, that I was trying to do. But yeah, I'm 26 years old. Life got busy. I want to say I haven't really filmed any videos. It's been a long time. I want to say like over 5 years. So yeah, I'm really inspired. A lot of people help motivate me to make videos. I think my whole life, my parents were one of my number one supporters with making videos. But then as time progressed, I want to say when I got on Instagram, I would make videos all day. So I never really stopped hitting record. But a lot of people would swipe up on my stories. They'll be like, oh my God, this is hilarious. You need to make YouTube videos. You need to make TikToks. Some people even said, you're literally the only reason why I'm on Instagram right now. I don't care about none of this social media stuff. And I'm just like, oh, I could be making money off of this. And, I still sat on it because it's a daunting task. I'm not going to lie. It's a daunting task. I made this video so many times. I've redone this video. I'm just like, okay, no, I need to commit. I need to commit to something. Let me do it. Let me just get what I gotta say off my chest. And I don't need it to be perfect. Plus, people just like to have conversations. I would just want y'all to chill. I don't want things to be so professional looking anyway. I just want it to be like, we're friends, we're hanging out. Yeah. I'm really going to try to take content more seriously. I'm just betting on myself this year. I have a lot of things going for me, and I actually recently lost my job. And the way that it happened, it really reminded me to like, okay, I need to have at least one foot in entrepreneurship. I have to. Sorry, there's a kid screaming. It's busy. It is 3 p.m. 3:45 p.m. at a busy cafe. I want to try my best to have early morning, so the audio is going to have kids screaming right now, but I'm going to try to do early morning so it can be more quiet, more relaxed. But this place is really popping, as you can see. Yeah, so just know I'm going to have family, I'm going to have friends, I'm going to have strangers. There's literally people that see my ad about wanting guests. They've been reaching out to me. They be like, yeah, I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about, but we want to talk about this, this, and this. And I really do appreciate the support as well, because a lot of people have reached out to me saying, hey, do you need me to draw? Do you need me to do this? What do you need help with? And I'm like, thank you so much for all of that. And my parents, especially, they really have been pouring into me with this film stuff. And I just want to see it grow. I want to finally commit to something. The sky is the limit with this, honestly. Like, what do I really have to lose? Okay. But yeah, I would love for y'all to leave comments, whether you agree or disagree. Just keep it respectful. Just keep it respectful. I guess a topic I kind of had on my mind right now, just off of again, this is just a conversation. There ain't no real structure to this. I'm just having a conversation. I looked at podcasts. I'm like, a lot of them don't be having no structure. So I'm like, okay, I don't need no script. They just be rambling. I'm like, okay, people like to hear me talk, and I like to talk. I'm a certified yapper. So one topic, I want to talk about BMWs, y'all. If y'all don't know, I have 3 cars. One car is a 2007 Buick LaCrosse. The other car is a BMW i3, and the other car, my most recent car, is a BMW X1. Y'all. So when I got my i3, that's a hybrid. So with that, it was basically no maintenance at all. And I used to see little videos on TikTok and stuff talking about, oh, BMW this and how much high maintenance it was going to be to have a BMW, and it's going to bust your wallet and stuff like that. Honestly, when I had that car, I didn't have to put any money into it for years. I got that like 2022. Yeah, so I didn't have to put, mind you, those wheels were very expensive, and I would be popping a wheel at least twice a year or something. Them wheels was like $300, $400. But to say I didn't really have to pay for gas, I can charge my car up at home, my car was kind of lit. So I'm like, okay, maybe I'm just not falling into that category of problematic BMWs. Maybe God blessed me. And that's where I got cocky with it. I got real cocky with it. So I'm like, I'm going to give me another BMW. So October of last year, I was just in a place where I wanted to get more income. So this Uber driver, she was bringing me back home from Breezy Bowl. She was telling me, stop doing DoorDash. You need to have passengers in your car. You can make double the money if you just do Uber. And she was like, it's actually safe to do. Uber can record your videos. while you have passengers in your car, it's actually safer than Uber Eats. And that's what I was doing for a couple years. I was like, okay. I was like, ma'am, I have two cars. At this time, I had two cars. It was the old Buick, 2007 Buick, and the other car was the i3. And I'm like, man, those cars don't qualify for passengers. She was like, it is worth getting another car. And so I was like, I'm a finesse it because I do want another car. But yeah, so long story short, I did end up getting another car because I looked it up. I was like, I didn't want a regular economy car or whatever, but I didn't want to break my wallet with getting a brand new luxury car. So I did some research. I was like, what car is kind of luxury, but then high on gas? I mean, has high gas mileage and nice to ride in. So basically, the perfect fit for me was the X1. The X1 was the perfect car for me. So I got that October last year. It is now July 5th. Happy belated 4th of July. But anyway, yeah, I got that car. It was pretty much in perfect condition when I bought it. It was like 94,000 miles, I want to say, and it was great. The owner was great, but it was like, and mind you, I got the pre-purchase inspection done, and it was a little bit of minor fixes that I had to fix, and I got it fixed, and it was like, I want to say around April of this year, it was like all hell broke loose. I was seeing stains in my driveway, like, I was like, nah, it gotta be water, This car was in great condition. Next thing you know, I'm just driving everywhere I'm going, coolant. It was coolant that was coming out. It wasn't no water. And I'm like, crap. And then, I don't know, I just did everything in my power. Next thing you know, I go to the mechanic, and the mechanic, I just checked. I had to shop around, y'all. BMW wanted $6,000. I'm going to post a picture of the quotes. BMW wanted $6,000 for a coolant leak and oil filter housing assembly. $6,000. It was something basic, y'all. But I feel like, what the heck was I gonna say? Y'all, I be losing my train of thought a lot. I dissociate a lot. But yeah, BMW, they wanted to charge me $6,000. I was like, heck no. And yeah, so anybody that you go to will see a BMW and they will upcharge the crap out of you. I was sticker shock. Like, I spent months trying to find the right mechanic. And then when I finally found the right mechanic, he charged me around $450 for labor. I'm like, okay, that's good. That was excellent. The thing is, I had to buy my own parts. And then when I got to find the cheapest parts, that was another issue. Like, whatever company, don't get me wrong, I like this company because whenever they made a mistake, they overly corrected and they did me right. And that was something I'm not quite used to. But however, this company, it was always something wrong. Like, it'll have the description. I'm like, okay, I read the description carefully. Oh, the picture didn't match up. I bring that. They're like, oh, it'll take a week to get to us. It'll take a week to get to us, and then we got to ship it out to y'all. And I'm like, oh my God. So like almost every time I needed a part, something was missing. Something was just messed up, or it wasn't the right part. Mind you, I can't drive my car at all. I can't drive it. So sometimes I'm towing it back and forth, and the mechanic is like, oh, that wasn't the right part. After I waited 5 hours for him to get to my car. So something that started in April didn't get fixed until, I want to say, June. Yeah. BMW, why are your parts so expensive? And why is everybody scared to work on these BMWs? And then I'm just, I'm, I'm traumatized. I'm traumatized by the whole experience. Don't get me wrong. That experience was so much better than paying $6,000. Because guess what? Just because you at a dealership, that don't mean they're not gonna mess up your car. I think my mom specifically, she's just like, I hate BMWs. Like, she does not like BMW. I told her, Mom, okay, the work that I needed to get done on that car, it was supposed to happen around that mark because I bought it right before the 100K mark. So I'm like, just hold your opinion. Just hold your opinion for now. And let's just see how the car do after I got the recommended things for the miles. The lady just so happened to sell me the car right before a whole bunch of things were going to fail. I feel like that was probably strategic. So, but yeah, now the car, I think there's one more thing. I have to look at that. There's one more thing I might need to get done, but hey, knock on wood, please hope that's like 20 years in the future. I'm not ready to be hurt again by these prices. Whew. Yeah. So enough of that. Y'all can let me know if y'all have any experiences with like BMW, stuff like that. Let me know the plug. If you in Maryland, let me know the BMW plug as far as cheap prices, but they do great work. Just let me know. And yeah, so again, that was a conversation I wanted to just get off my chest. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to end this podcast right here. This is my first one. Y'all can tell me how I did. Oh, and also let me know if you want to be a guest. You can sit in this little chair right here with me. We gonna talk to y'all. Let me know if you want to be a guest. Let me know some unique topics you want to get off your chest. But yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I do plan on putting the podcast on any place that you can put a podcast, but I will give you all the links down below, wherever below is, because I don't even know where this video is about to go. But wherever below is, above, below, somewhere, I'm gonna just give y'all the links to where y'all can listen, watch the podcast. Yeah. So sign it. I don't know what to do. Signing out, I guess.